Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Inspiration for Today. We're going to jump right into it because we have a special show today, a little bit different. I'm announcing that we're going to be doing a great seminar on September 24th. We're going to do it by Zoom. It's going to be at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., the same seminar done live by Vic Mazmanian. Vic is an expert, Saddleback's person really, on the whole subject of dementia and Alzheimer's. The title of the seminar is Dementia, a Faith Perspective, Struggling to Find Purpose on a Journey That You Did Not Choose. Vic has done a seminar similar in the past, and he was scheduled to do one on May 2nd. And so I had him on the show early this year. We're going to replay that show as Vic explains his seminar. Now, you need to sign up for this to be in the seminar so that we can send you the Zoom link. You'll see by my questioning of him in the studio, actually, that's back when we were doing in studio, I need this seminar. I don't totally understand this whole area, and I want to learn. So I will be at this seminar with you. So sign up by either emailing or calling the church office. We will send you the Zoom link, and it's next week. We'll have that seminar on Thursday. Again, you can choose either the 10 a.m. or the 6 p.m. So I'm going to stop and let's listen to what Vic said in the studio earlier this year. God bless. Have a great day. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Inspiration for Today once again. And our verse for today, I'm going to start right off with that. It's coming from Isaiah chapter 41, and it says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." I wanted us to hear that right off the bat. We're living in an era of a lot of uncertainty and a lot of things that are happening. And I want to assure you, the Lord is with you if you're one of his children. Vic's expertise area is that of Alzheimer's and dementia. And we're going to be doing an upcoming seminar. That's going to be something that you're going to want to clear your schedule for that, because Vic, we're going to be talking, you're going to be sharing with us about this whole area of Alzheimer's. And you have a ministry / consulting business. Tell me a little about your background and how you got into this. And
I got into all this because my mother had Alzheimer's and dementia. So I was walking alongside her with the journey for 17 years. From the start, she was trying to figure out what was going on till she had passed 2 years ago. So because of her disease, it threw me into the whole role of caregiving and into the role of how to take care of someone with a disease. And so trying to figure that all out.
Because you've been doing, this didn't just start 2 years ago with the passing of your mom.
Well, it's been about 15 years roughly I've been doing this. And, God, this is all God's plan. I was not prepared to do this. It was not my thinking I was going to do anything like this.
Yes.
I was in business all my life. And so God had his plan, and I was stubbornly fighting it, but he got me into that area.
And it's been such a help for so many thousands of people. I love that it's hope. The difference between what some other that are fact oriented, it's hope through understanding.
It's because
the Lord gives hope.
Yes, well, that's what I'm saying. There's so much negativity out there.
Yes.
There's so much bad information being given out to everyone regarding the disease and the journey that scares everybody to death. And rightfully so. There are bad things to it.
Totally.
But I view it through a different lens. I view it through God, and I view it through hope.
Yeah.
And I can point to many stories about that. And so I'm here to tell people it's a rough journey. It's not easy, but it could be an uplifting journey. The whole journey can be something that could change your life in a positive way.
Maybe we should just start with just the overall. Can you tell tell us the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's?
That's a common question, really, Rick. The dementia is the diagnosis. When the doctor writes a diagnosis, he'll write dementia, and then he'll write underneath that Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or anything that's underneath that umbrella. It's an umbrella term, like cancer, and then there's a bunch of cancers underneath. So right now, dementia is the umbrella term, but Alzheimer's makes up over 66% of the diagnosis
Oh.
under that umbrella. And not to get too confusing, but you can have dual diagnosis, they call it. You can have Alzheimer's and Parkinson's together. You can have, Lewy body dementia and Alzheimer's together. So there's over 120 different dementias. So people don't realize that. But the bulk of the diagnosis is Alzheimer's and these other dementias.
So what you especially want to help us along with is it's more for the caregivers, is it not? But is it also to help? Well, maybe we just start because some of us people watching this, I know I start to, as I'm getting older, I seem to get more forgetful. But that isn't necessarily dementia, right?
The part of the disease that we need to understand is that there are many ways that the disease can show up in a behavioral type of environment. But judging it just solely on the basis of forgetting names or things that we all
Yes.
do. I do it, everybody does it, I don't care how old you are. It's forgetting names, and that happens to a lot of people. And that happens under stress. We all know we're stressed and things, we rush around, we forget names. So that's not really the concerning part at all. The concerning part is when you're actually forgetting how to do functions that you normally do all the time. So let's say you get in the car and you forget how to work a certain thing in the car that you've always done. Let's say you're in the kitchen cooking and you have recipes in your mind that you've made these cookies for all your life, and it's just this is what you do. All of a sudden you've totally forgotten the whole recipe. You forgot how to do it.
I see.
Or doing something in the kitchen or doing something else. It's forgetting how to do functions, and those things are concerning because then what is going on? Why are you forgetting how to do those steps that you've known all your life or whatever it is? So that's kind of the thing.
And yet, so that person, though, they know that they know it.
Right.
Or they know they should know it because they know the recipe or whatever. Yeah.
And it wouldn't be like a one-time thing because of stress, you get confused. But if it was happening continually to you, then okay, there's something to be looking
And
into.
so then a person, should they go, I mean, can you go to a doctor and say, Doc, I've had this episode. Is there a test?
The neurologist specialist is the best at identifying these things.
Yeah.
So you can start your GP, your regular GP, but say I'd like to go see a neurologist, get a referral to a neurologist, or get a recommendation to a neurologist and go see one.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. And so a lot of the folks that are watching here they either have regular Medicare, which means you can start with the neurologist, or they have, well, I have SCAN, so I would have to go get the referral, but I can get the referral. I know I could. And so either way, so I would advise anyone, if you have doubts, look into it. But then it raises this whole issue of the caregiver too, because a lot of folks have friends or whatever, and they find themselves in that. His seminar is called, it's called Hope Through Understanding. And again, that's going to be we're going to do two things. The times we'll be putting below, and you can choose either time. It'll be the same seminar. I hope you'll take advantage of that. There's so much for us to learn. I know you feel a little frustrated because it's only a 10-minute show, but we're gonna have you back. So everyone, thanks for tuning in today. God bless.